the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Let us celebrate family love.
One of the greatest blessings we can ever have.
Let us listen to stories of faith
and inspire us to be resilient whatever may come.
Let us engage in meaningful discussions
and talk about things that you can relate to.
Let us learn new things
and let it encourage us to be even more confident.
Laugh with us.
Cry with us.
Let us create beautiful moments together
so that they can become beautiful memories that we can look back to.
Take a seat. Get comfortable wherever may you be.
Let us welcome you home to the Cheerful Hearts family.
What a beautiful Saturday morning to kick off a brand new month. I'm so glad you're with us. Get ready to be inspired because today is full of possibilities. You're home on INCRadio, the official home of the Cheerful Hearts family. Hello, dear brethren. I'm Sister Juvie, and I'm joining you live from my home studio here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Time check, it's 12 in the afternoon. Just a quick note, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand are 1 hour behind the Philippines.
Absolutely love the energy in the room today, Sister Juvie. And of course, good day to everyone. I am Sister Anika Sophia Kailao, coming to you live from my humble home in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I am so happy to be here today, and there's something so special about the first weekend of the month. It gives us a fresh start and a chance to set new intentions. And speaking of cheerful hearts, I can't think of a better way to celebrate than by talking about how we can keep our hearts healthy and maybe even get our hands a little soiled in the process, whether it's through acts of service, spending time outdoors, or simply sharing a smile. It's amazing how small actions can nurture our well-being and lift those around us. How do you feel about this, Sister Audrey?
Of course, like always, I am so excited for today's program, and I am completely here for everything. We have some incredible insights to dive into in this episode, so stay with us till the very end because we'll be getting into all the details very soon. And of course, hello, I am Sister Audrey Gomez, live from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, where the weather is very unpredictable at the moment, and I am so glad to be back here on INCRadio. Later on, we'll also check in with C in Action, and of course, give a special shout out to our most active districts across Southeast Asia. And we aren't doing this alone. I am so thrilled to welcome Sister Kim to our program today. Hello po, Sister Kim. It's so great to have you.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Sister Audrey. I am Sister Kimberly S. Orgales, all the way from Myanmar. We have a fantastic lineup of segments ahead that are sure to brighten your Saturday. So don't go anywhere. We truly love celebrating you because you are the heart of everything we do here.
That's right, Sister Kim. Our success is all thanks to you, our dedicated districts and supporters. Your enthusiasm and participation are truly the fuel that keeps the satellite studio shining bright. We always love seeing everyone get involved and sharing their energy with us every Saturday. So now let's take a moment to celebrate our most active districts and commenters. Let's see and find out who they are through this video.
District, we have top 3. Let's see. We have the District of Vietnam. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Vietnam.
And for our top 2 most active district, we have Malaysia. Wow. Congratulations, Malaysia. And now, let's see who bagged the top 1 most active district. Sabah! Yes, they're very, very active as always. Congratulations po, Sabah! And now for the most number of commenters. Let's see. For top 3, we have Malaysia! Woo! Congratulations po! And now for top 2, Singapore! Amazing! Congratulations po! And for top 1, we have Sabah again! Wow!
Congratulations, Sabah!
And now for the top 5 commenters. Let's see. For top 4, we have Brother Bong de Guzman from Vietnam. Top 5, Sister Kristen Bria Faigmani from Sabah. And for top 3, we have Sister Meldy Mahinay from Vietnam. Top 2, Sister Cyrene Mangabat from Thailand. And now let's see top 1.
Go to, wow, Sister Blessed Money from Sabah. Congratulations.
Okay, that's it. Thank you so much po.
Ayan, congratulations to all of our dear brethren. There is truly a remarkable wave of hearts and dedication moving through our districts across Southeast Asia right now. We're celebrating the brethren who turned their energy into meaningful initiatives that unite us all. And now, let's see that inspiration come to life as we take a look at this special update from the District of Thailand. Let's all watch this video together.
A blood donation activity was held in Rayong, initiated by members of the Church of Christ in cooperation with the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation and conducted at Rayong Hospital. Among the brethren who voluntarily donated blood was Brother Renan, 49, a choir organist. He values helping others and has been willing to donate blood since his early years.
Papasalamat ko kami sa pamamahala ni Iglesia ni Cristo at tagisa ng ganitong aktibidad, blood donation. At sa awa po ng Diyos, kami po ay nakatulong po at makakatulong po sa pangangailangan po sa bansang ito.
The blood donation activity has a significant impact on the local community, helping to increase the hospital's blood supply and ensuring that patients in need, especially those undergoing surgery, emergency treatment, and long-term medical care, have access to safe and life-saving blood.
Napakalaking tulong po ito sa pamahalaan ng bansang Thailand. Ang ginagawa natin sa loob po ng Iglesia ni Cristo. At ano man ang mangyari, magpapatuloy tayo sa masiglang pakikipagkaisa sa ating pong tagapamahalang pangkalahatan.
From Rayong, Thailand, I am Sister Irish Valenia for INCRadio.
Wow, there's nothing quite like the power of shared mission to lift our hearts. Seeing our brethren come together to offer the gift of life through blood donation, feeling their faith strengthened and their inner joy ignited is a beautiful reminder of the grace we share. Let's head over to the District of Vietnam now to witness the inspiring activity in action. Let's roll the video and enjoy.
Strengthening the bond of brotherhood and promoting unity among the youth in the Church of Christ, while creating impact through acts of kindness and service. Kadiwa members from various local congregations across Cambodia and Laos gathered for a meaningful and fun-filled team building, held in a spirit of love, unity, and service. The activity brought together brethren to participate in interactive games, group challenges, and team exercises, designed not only to enhance cooperation and communication, but also to encourage selflessness, consideration, and support for one another.
I felt very happy and successfully have some unity with other Kadiwa members. Hopefully we can have more events such those. One of the learnings I have is to being able to adjust to the community when we're working here internationally. We were able to give that spirit of being an INC member and also, ignite that unity we have.
Naging kaaliwan ng bawat kapatid yung mga ganito pong klaseng aktibidad. Para maipagtagumpay lahat ng mga aktibidad at gayon din lahat ng bagay, mas mabuti pong nagkakaisa. Yun po ang pinaka natutunan namin sa mga nagdaang team building activity po.
Despite coming from a busy work week, the Kadiwa members showed enthusiasm and active participation in every activity. Through collaborative tasks and friendly competitions, the brethren built stronger friendships and deepened their connection with one another, demonstrating that even simple acts of encouragement, teamwork, and understanding can create a lasting impact within the brotherhood. The team building also highlighted the value of serving one another wholeheartedly by helping teammates, showing patience, and uplifting one another throughout the challenges. The youth were reminded that true leadership is expressed through kindness and that genuine unity is strengthened through acts of service. Through this event, the brethren were inspired to continue creating positive impact in their respective local congregations. The Kadiwa members expressed their gratitude to the church administration for the continuous guidance and support in holding activities that strengthen faith, deepen love of the brotherhood, and encourage the youth to live out their Christian values through acts of kindness and service. Inspired and uplifted, the brethren reaffirmed their commitment to remain united with the church administration and to continue being active in all church endeavors, always striving to create meaningful impact wherever they are. From Cambodia, this is Sister Juvie Malyari for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Wow, just look at that. It is truly exciting to see such vibrant wave of energy sweeping through the district of Vietnam. Watching the Kadiwa or youth organization come together for these simultaneous team building activities is a powerful reminder of our unity. That energy is contagious and it leads us perfectly to our next step. We're heading to the District of Singapore. What do they have for us? Let's watch and listen to this video to find out.
The Children's Worship Service, CWS, members from the local congregation of Midland and Orchard in the Ecclesiastical District of Singapore held a Palarong Pinoy activity at the National Stadium in Singapore. The activity gave the children a joyful opportunity to bond through traditional Filipino games while strengthening their friendship with one another. Among the games played were Tumbang Preso, a popular Filipino game in which players aim to knock down a can using a slipper, and Batuhang Bola, a team game that tests the players' speed and agility as they avoid being hit by the ball. After the games, the children, along with the CWS officers and parents, shared a potluck meal, with families bringing food to be enjoyed by all. With the support of the CWS officers and parents, the activity was conducted in a safe, organized, and meaningful manner. The young brethren actively took part in the games and showed enthusiasm, teamwork, and sportsmanship throughout the event. Through activities such as this, CWS members are encouraged to remain active in the church activities and to value friendship with fellow young members of the church. For the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network, I am Sister Carlin Diago, INCRadio.
Wow, that was very adorable. Don't you think so, Sister Juvie?
Absolutely. It's so much fun to see our dear brethren and the kids in our church have fun while still valuing their membership in the church. And now let's move on to the next part of our program, our cheerful game part 1. Let's test our prior knowledge with our cheerful game, the green guess. So we'll show you a plant on screen and we'll name it before the reveal. We'll start with the easy round and work our way up to the difficult round. So let's see if we can guess the plant from Sister Joyce's garden. Yes, and it's not about secret talent, but about how much we've learned together. So dear commenters, get ready. Let's see in this video our first plant.
Okay, Kuya Tech, take it away. Oh, it's a flower.
I wonder what that is.
It's so pretty.
Sister Anika, what do you think is this?
Oh no, I don't have my glasses. I can't see clearly. Let's see. What about our dear viewers? What do you think? What plant is this? Okay.
Yes, what plant is this?
What about you, Sister Audrey? What plant do you think this is?
It's obviously a flower. I don't know what flower.
It looks like roses, don't you think?
Yes. Okay, yeah. Now that you say it, it looks
from Singapore. Someone said rose po. Okay.
Rose po.
Why did we identify it's a rose? Like it's a.
Okay, let's get a few more answers from Sister
We don't
Irene.
have the
Roses daw po. Roses nga.
From Sister Connie V at the National and from Yamamoto. They also said rose. Let's see. Kuya Tech. Let's reveal the answer.
Let's reveal the answer po. What is it?
I wonder what it is. Oh, it is roses. It also matches my dress and Sister Kim's dress. Okay, next one. Let's see our next plant. Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh no, what's that?
Not funny. No.
It doesn't look familiar to me.
Let's wait for our viewers' answers.
I wonder what it is. What do you think, our dear viewers and listeners?
All I know is it's the same color as me.
Oh,
I'm not so sure.
Oh, what it
Kamote top?
Yeah, kamote top.
Someone said kangkong.
There's a lot of there's someone saying talbos ng kamote.
Sweet potato?
For picture number 2.
Kangkong, morning glory, kamote. I see.
Kamote.
Kamote tops.
Kamote tops. Yeah, a lot of people are saying kangkong or kamote tops.
Silaw, sabi daw ni Kuya Tek. Silaw.
Okay, let's reveal the answer.
Reveal the answer po. Oh, it is potato tops.
You were right, Sister Kim. Very good one. Okay, next. Our third plant.
Oh.
It looks
Ang hirap naman ito.
Oh, I don't know.
What is that?
What do you think, Sister Anika?
It looks like a plant. I don't know what.
Onion?
Onion? Spring onions?
Onion leaves. Yeah, people are saying now po it's onion leaves.
Spring
onions. Onion.
Chives.
Onion chives. Spring onion.
Okay, time to reveal the answer. Let's see if our dear brethren. Okay.
Spring onion.
Spring onion.
Spring onion.
Yes.
Very good thought. Next one.
Let's take a look at the fourth picture.
Oh.
This is definitely. Is it kangkong?
Kangkong?
Oh.
Is it kangkong? Is it? I don't know what's gabi in English. Gabi.
Gabi night. Ay, hindi. Gabi.
Taro.
Gabi.
Taro. Kangkong.
Someone else is also saying kangkong. Everyone's saying kangkong actually.
Kangkong, alugbati, kangkong. Majority is kangkong.
Okay, let's see. Let's reveal the answers. Is it kangkong? Oh, kangkong.
Oh,
What is spinach? Good guesses. Next.
Let's see the next one. Yes, I think this is our last one for now.
Sister Joyce Garden, but I don't know what it's called.
I know that.
Oh.
Alugbati.
Alugbati.
I
What's
used to
that
do
in
that.
English, Sister Audrey? Alugbati.
Alugbati.
Hello. Yeah, alugbati. Oh, Sister Kim knows her plants. Oh. Alugbati or spinach. Alugbati. Everyone's saying alugbati.
Alugbati.
Okay, and our last photo for this part of the game. Let's see.
It is alugbati. Sister Kim knows her plants.
Amazing. Good job, Paul. Our dear viewers and listeners, thank you for joining in on our part 1 of the Cheerful game. What do we have next? Sister
Yes, that was a fun little game, and I hope our viewers and commenters had fun guessing along with us too, because we surely had fun. But now let's get a glimpse into the world of urban gardening with this short video about our topic, #Urban Gardening Bloom with City Roots. We'll see you after this short video.
City life can feel crowded, but every windowsill, balcony, and small yard offers a chance to reconnect. Our episode this Saturday, March 7, 2026, at 1 o'clock to 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, Bloom with City Roots explores how we're turning urban corners into functional green spaces. Beyond a hobby, urban gardening is about the quiet joy of growing your own food and bringing nature back to our streets. Join us with Sister Joyce Atanasio as she shares how anyone with just a bit of light and a little soil can cultivate a more sustainable and peaceful community right where they are. Only here in the home of the Cheerful Hearts family, INCRadio, Southeast Asia. See you there!
Wow, that was truly a breath of fresh air. It's amazing to witness such vibrant flowers and lush vegetables flourishing right in the heart of the city. It goes to show that nature doesn't always need endless acres of land to thrive. Sometimes all it takes is a little love, creativity, and care. And Sister Juvie, it was clear that you had a wonderful time there.
Yes, absolutely. And we have to talk about those vertical gardening techniques. Seeing Sister Joyce garden firsthand was so impressive. It's such a brilliant way to maximize a small space. I loved how her flower pot holders pulled double duty as clothesline. She didn't let a lack of ground stop her. And she certainly doesn't let anything to go waste. Using cut corn leaves as much and old stems as trellises for new plants. I can already see the future of this garden as the plants climb those custom trellises. Her creative umbrella and canopy designs will provide natural shade alongside the photo booth trellises she designed to add a unique living touch to the space. It's a perfect reminder that challenges are just opportunities for a bit of creative problem solving.
Yes, but before we spoil, because that was just the highlight, as we have to introduce our topic first, Pomona, and then we'll watch the entire video for our topic. And as always, I can't wait to see what lies beyond the simple hobby that was teased for us. And here with us to share more about our topic is our very own Sister Joyce Atanasio, a learning specialist at one of the international schools in Cambodia. As a busy church officer and educator, she perfectly balances a demanding schedule with a thriving urban garden. So let's listen closely and get to know her story in this video. Let's enjoy our topic for today po.
Hello everyone! Finally we're back here at Sister Joy's rooftop garden, but I think she calls it
Green home.
Green home, yes. And actually I've been here once and I'm very excited how much her plants has grown. And yeah, let's take a look at her green home. Wow, look at the view. to be back here finally. Thank you, Sister Joyce,
My
for
pleasure.
inviting us once again. And look how much your plants have grown. I remember the last time I went here, I think they were just little seedlings, right? But and I can't imagine like maybe a month or two from now how much of these vines are going to grow. You know what, Sister Joyce, I'm very interested about gardening, but I think a lot of our dear brethren are really interested about gardening as well. But not just gardening, but urban gardening, because we know that gardening in the countryside will be a lot different compared to gardening in the city. So, in your experience, how does urban gardening differ from traditional gardening?
Well, Sister Julie, for me, in the first place, the main difference is the space. Because in the countryside, you have all the resources that you have, but in the city, it's hard to find these resources. So your job is to be resourceful. You have to find ways in order for you to start your urban garden. And it's more about vertical thinking to maximize space.
Maximize, I like that. How about what inspired you to start a garden in your specific urban space, like your apartment? What inspired you?
This is not the first time, but the one that really sparked my interest or my inspiration was way back before the pandemic. I remember very vividly that we had a meeting in the Kadiwa organization, and the church administration asked us to think of some ways to find other ways of living in case something happens. So it's a very good motivation. I really thought hard about it. I reflected and I realized that gardening is close to my heart. Since I have a background, I see my parents, they grow a lot of crops, and that became also my inspiration.
What are the mental health benefits and the overall impact this has had on your life?
Very good question. I imagine myself when I didn't have a garden, I feel really sad. But when I compare it now that I have a garden around me, it brings me genuine happiness when I am among my plants. I could say I could even get lost in this garden that I could not be aware of time. I just spend time with my plants and yeah, I feel so relaxed there.
Which plants are the most resilient for city dwellers in Southeast Asia's climate?
Since we have a tropical climate here in Southeast Asia, some plants are true urban warriors. I highly recommend bitter gourd, which is actually my favorite, as well as malabar spinach or alugbati in Filipino, string beans, okra, and amaranth. Heat and humidity are fine with them, making them perfect for city life. You may think that an urban garden is small, maybe, but emotionally, it's vast. It's proof that even in challenging situations, even surrounded by concrete, you can still grow your favorites.
Have you found a clever way to deal with common city issues like limited sunlight or high-rise winds?
On overcoming limited sunlight and high-rise winds, observation is my best tool. I've learned to map my space, placing sun-loving plants in the bright spots and shade dwellers in the corners. To protect my garden from city gusts, I securely anchor my trellises to grills or walls, giving my climbing plants a sturdy skeleton to lean on.
Do your neighbors or the local community ever get involved or ask about your garden?
Yes, absolutely. Though I cherish the peaceful isolation of my space, my garden has become a silent bridge to others. My building's caretaker visits often, feeling inspired by the greenery. Some friends and brethren around come to visit, and I have seen their amazement and interests to come again, like you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so even at my workplace, Sister Juvie, my colleagues get inspired about my garden. We actually now have a gardening club.
Since you are a full-fledged teacher as well as an active church officer, how do you maintain a healthy garden if you have a busy, fast-paced city schedule?
Well, on maintaining a garden with a busy schedule, I water most of them twice a day, before I come to work and after work. I found that evenings work best for doing other things. And you know what, Sister Juvie, there's something deeply emotional about tending to an urban garden. You water it after a long day and somehow it waters you back. You prune dead leaves and it feels like letting go of old stress. New shoots appear and they remind you that growth is quiet, patient, and often invisible before it blooms.
Wow, that's beautifully said, Sister Joyce. Now, this is a very interesting question. How has your garden changed your relationship with food or what you cook at home?
That's interesting indeed. First of all, Sister Juvie, my appetite for life and for healthy food has grown. Knowing exactly where my food comes from gives me peace of mind. By nourishing my body with what I've grown, I am strengthening myself. By being healthy, I can be more productive in doing my duties and in serving God.
Now, beyond the visual, how does the garden change the atmosphere of your home? Like the smells, the sounds, or even the atmosphere?
Oh, I love that question. You know, Sister Juvie, my home has been transformed into a cozy, living ecosystem. The plants act as natural air fresheners, and the frequent visit from birds adds a soundtrack of joy. You know, one day there came one bird, the next day there's a couple of them, and the following days, more and more
that
birds
sounds so
came
sweet.
here. Yeah. It feels less like an apartment and more like a space close to nature. In the middle of noise, traffic, deadlines, and city lights, my garden becomes a small breathing space, like my own private exhale. The air feels different here, slower, kinder, and my plants don't rush. They don't compete, they just grow.
Oh, that sounds so wonderful, Sister Joyce. I can imagine the birds coming here, and it feels so refreshing.
My mom calls it margarita. I don't know bakit margarita.
Margarita in the Philippines, but it's Zanya. It's Zanya. I remember someone I know told me that there are people that we call
Green thumb.
Yes, green thumb. And he told me that not all people are like have talent or planting.
That's interesting, right?
So, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start but feels that they don't have a green thumb?
Oh, that's quite tricky, but I actually want to debunk that myth because there is no such thing, Sister Juvie.
Okay.
It's not actually a talent, it's just a skill that you develop. All you can do is be observant, communicate with your plants. Observe them, like if you see there's something with their leaves, then there's something wrong with them and you need to do something about it. And my advice for those people, maybe they feel that they don't have the green thumb is because the plants that they tried to grow didn't make it. But it's normal.
Like me, like I once tried to plant.
Yeah,
It died.
I experienced it many times actually.
Okay.
And I'm sure many others experience the same thing. But we should not be discouraged. We should not feel frustrated. It's part of the gardening process. And as the time passes by, when you have a lot of experiences already, then you will be able to grow more plants. So my tip would be for beginners, start with easy to grow with, like pothos, and don't choose the plants that are quite complicated or plants that you are not actually familiar with.
Firstly, already picked lettuce from Ate Joyce.
I
Cancun.
Cancun. Yeah. Here.
Happy viewing to my fellow plant enthusiasts and future plant enthusiasts. I hope that you have learned something today about urban gardening and you would feel encouraged to start your own garden. And to my family back there in the Philippines, happy viewing to all of you. Mayad nga pagtanom kaninyo tanan and enjoy planting, everyone.
Wow, thank you so much for that, Sister Joyce. It's so amazing to see the love and care that she pours into her garden. And I've also been there to her garden before. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet. And I remember what Brother Seth Reynosa told me. He said, it's so comfy that you can easily fall asleep. And I know Brother Seth has trouble sleeping sometimes. So hearing that felt so relieving. And I agree with him because when I was there, it was so comfortable that I felt sleepy. Was it the same for you, Sister Juvie?
It was totally the same for me. Like I'm not sure what time we went home, but I feel like I want to stay there and sleep overnight. Right? I really had a great time having experienced the green home firsthand. I was truly impressed by how thoughtfully everything was arranged. And what stood out to me was how carefully Sister Joyce observes and cares for her plants. And in that moment when she checked the leaves and soil before watering, it showed how attentive she is to keeping her garden healthy. I also appreciated how she creatively repurposes simple materials to support her plants. It was inspiring to see how a small space can be transformed into such a vibrant and productive garden. In fact, Sister Joyce gave me a plant. Yes, thank you so much, Sister Joyce. I think this will spark my own green home someday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, OMG. I wish I could visit Sister Joyce's green home one day. And you could see that in the video, the transformation wasn't just in the soil, but it really changed the whole atmosphere of the space. As everyone keeps describing, her garden has become such a cozy and relaxing place. And you could see the genuine happiness on her face as she walked through it. And it was clear that taking care of those plants has also helped nurture her own well-being. In the middle of the busy city, she has what she called a soundtrack of joy, the birds, and her safe space. For those who live in the city, you must know that it gets busy, and having a space where you can relax, most especially when it's your own, is very important in the midst of all the hustle and bustle. And of course, there's the practical side too. She's able to enhance her meals with fresh, homegrown produce right from her own garden. It's healthy, sustainable, and just like she said, it's something we shouldn't be afraid to try ourselves. Sometimes all it takes is a little patience, care, and the willingness to start.
I do agree with you, Sister Audrey. One of my favorite part was her encouragement to just start. Finally, the myth of the green thumb is debunked. I learned that it's not about a secret talent, but about hashtag patience and the willingness to learn. Whether you have a massive balcony or just a single window sill, don't be scared of the process. If Sister Joyce can cultivate a flourishing oasis, so can we. It is an inspiration in full bloom, and it serves such a beautiful reminder of how God's grace can make even the smallest effort grow into something magnificent.
That is so true, Sister Kim. I'm feeling motivated to grab a trowel and plant some seeds this weekend. And so, to continue this inspiring discussion on urban gardening, Bloomwood City Roots, we want to ask you our first question of the day. Where is your favorite green corner in the city? May it be your balcony, your windowsill, or a shared lot? We're excited to find out your answers on the live chat.
How about you, Sister Julie? I'd like to ask you, what is your favorite green corner in the city?
Or Sister Audrey, what about you? What's your favorite green corner in the city? Kasi for me, we have this balcony. I have a balcony that connects to my parents' room, and it's such a beautiful area. My parents loves to put plants in them, and every morning I hear them opening the door to their balcony and watering the plants. So that's my favorite green corner. What about you, Sister Jivy and Sister Audrey and Sister Kim?
For me, maybe going down and seeing the plants in our area. That's it. But you, Sister Juvie, Sister Kim.
Oh, yes, for me, here in my house, I have like a shared lot. So I guess I prefer that one. But for a limited space, maybe I can repurpose some old containers to start my urban gardening journey. Hashtag motivated yarn. How about the others?
Well, for me, since I'm living in a studio apartment, I have a very small balcony, so I think I would start with that.
Okay, I see we're all very motivated to start urban gardening now. Okay, what do we have next, Sister Kim?
Yes, I guess. If you're going to ask me if I am going to plant something, maybe I prefer something that is consumable or something na pwedeng kainin. So, it will be less for your budget, and also it is like, what do you call this one? It will help me to like an additional happiness for me because I can see my plants growing day by day as it reminds my growth in my life. Hugot yarn. Okay, back to you, Ate Anika.
We love that for you, Sister Kim. And now this time, let's explore the different INCRadio shows broadcast worldwide, offering you free entertainment along with informative news and updates available online and via satellite. Watch and listen to this video. Stick with us, and we will be right back.
Following the tremendous success of INCRadio Awards Luzon region last February, our next stop is US, Canada, and Latin America. Who will once again be recognized as the best? On April 19th, 2026 at the Fox Theater Pomona, Orange County, California. You'll want to be there when it happens.
Muli nating saksihan ang pagkilala sa mga satellite studio na nagpamalas ng kani-kanilang husay sa larangan ng broadcast. INCRadio Regional Awards 2026 Luzon.
Mapapanood at mapapakinggan sa INCRadio at INCRadio YouTube channel sa Marso 8, Linggo, alas 7 ng gabi.
Mula sa masarap na kwento ng Comida Zamboanga Season, ngayon ay magsisimula tayo ng isang bagong paglalakbay. Isang biyahe na magpapakita ng ganda at iba pang kultura ng Zamboanga Peninsula. Welcome sa Biyahe na Zamboanga, ang bagong programa para tuklasin ang mga tanawin at diwa na tunay na kahanga-hanga. Patuloy na makibalita sa iba't ibang distrito ng Iglesia ni Cristo sa buong Zamboanga Peninsula sa segment na Zamboanga Peninsula Bulletin. Sabay-sabay tayong matuto ng wikang Chavacano sa Chavacanos. Samahan kami sa paglalakbay at pagtuklas sa magagandang tanawin dito sa Hermosa Zamboanga Peninsula. Ngayong season ay maglalakbay tayo kasama ang distrito ng Pagadian City, Zamboanga del Sur as the new host district, kasama pa rin ang ating mga hosts mula sa iba pang distrito ng Zamboanga Peninsula. Maglakbay, mamangha at matuto. Tara na! Biyahe na Zamboanga!
Sama-sama tayong humanga matuwa
Walang angry. Wala magalit.
at maglakbay sa ganda ng Caraga. Dahil kung ang hanap ninyo ay adventure and fun, masayang usapan at kwentuhan,
Sino namang hindi?
na sa Caraga. Tuwing Sabado, alas 3:30 ng hapon, dito sa INC Radio.
And welcome back to INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, where we keep you inspired with cheerful hearts. Time check, it is currently 12:45 p.m. here in Vietnam and Cambodia, which means it is 1:45 p.m. there in the Philippines. And of course, greeting to every one of the live viewers who are leaving comments on the YouTube live chat. Don't forget to tell your friends and family how they can watch us live. And we'd also love to invite everyone to stay connected beyond today's program. INC Radio continues to bring you inspiration, music, and updates across multiple platforms. Here's how you can tune in and join our growing community. You can check out INC Radio DZEM 954 kHz AM radio station and watch live streaming on YouTube channel INC Radio DZEM 954. You can also download INC Radio mobile application for free, available for Android and iOS smartphones. And lastly, you can check out their Facebook page. Just type in CEBSI Incorporated.
We on INC Radio, Southeast Asia Cheerful Hearts family, would like to express our sincerest thanks to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Iranio V. Manalo, our Overseeing Minister, Brother J.M. Boltorio, our Executive Producer, Sister Ive Joy Botea. We genuinely value and appreciate all of your support in helping us fulfill our responsibilities. And for now, very quickly, let's hear the answers to our first question of the day. I'm curious where your favorite green corner in the city is, and we'll just read some of this very quickly. Just people from Sister Rhea May Barakil in Bang Na, Thailand. She said, "My husband has his own mini garden in front of our house. I'm amazed at how he was able to grow chili, oregano, and taro, which he uses to cook my favorite dish, which is laing daw po." And greetings po to Sister Kirsten Faigmani from Sabah, Ka Edwin Esheliado, and Ka Azel Alcantara from the District of Thailand po. Ka Joel Bedes watching po from Sihanoukville, Vietnam. Sister Marlene Ebrio, Sister Marisa Natividad watching from Ho Chi Minh, and there's so many people watching po. Happy birthday daw po from Kajoy, Singapore Northwest. Happy birthday po to Ate Savannah Santos, daughter of Ka Jennifer, and Ka Boyet Santos of Singapore Northwest nga po. What's next, Sister Annika?
Yes, let's keep that wonderful inspiration flowing as we ride this wave of positivity. It's time to turn our attention to our next exciting segment. We have the special privilege of meeting someone who plays a huge role behind the scenes, none other than our amazing and beautiful executive producer, Sister Ive Joy Botea. Her guidance and creativity help bring our program to life, and I know you're going to enjoy hearing from her. So let's all lean in together, open our hearts, and get ready to watch this special video.
Hello, Cheerful Hearts family. This is Sister Ive Joy Yarsha Botea, sharing with you my simple gardening tips from Australia.
In your own experience, how does urban gardening differ from traditional gardening?
You have to be more careful in choosing the plants as you have limited space. It's best to first decide what's the purpose of your garden. Is it more for decoration, for edibles, leafy greens, or herbs? Producing one's food is a life skill, and to be able to inspire my own kids to appreciate it, I started one during COVID.
What are the basic requirements you need for starting your customized garden?
Well, do not overthink. Start immediately with something. It can be just one pot from a friend or a local garden or a library. It can be by utilizing unused container lying around the house. Recycle or repurpose anything you already have on hand. Eventually, it will come together.
What types of plants grow best in urbanized environments in Asia and Oceania's climate?
I personally go for leafy greens like spinach, Asian greens, lettuce. These are basic plants easily grown in most environments. As you gain confidence in your own skills, you can add a plethora of plants suited to your liking.
How do you ensure proper care and avoid damage to your garden area?
Spend 5 to 10 minutes each day to water the plants. Check if they're getting enough sunlight, remove dry leaves, aerate, harvest consistently. These are little things you can do each day that will ensure your plants grow healthy.
Is urban gardening expensive to start and maintain?
Urban gardening expensive? Oh, not at all. I started my gardening by plants donated to me by family and friends. Seeds are also cheap. If anything, good soil would be where most of the cost would be, and it's always worth it to have good soil.
What are the benefits you gain from gardening, and what impact does it have on mental health and overall well-being?
Gardening in itself is calming. Just 5 to 10 minutes spent with nature increases the happiness hormone in our body. I feel happier, calmer, and healthier, especially that I know where my food is coming from.
What are the common challenges beginners face in urban gardening?
Paralysis by analysis is common. We have a tendency to over-research to ensure we get all the details correct, especially if we're new to gardening. I say, go with your instinct. Just start somewhere. Immediately start and be observant. You'll get there eventually.
How do you maintain a garden if you have a busy schedule?
My garden is approximately 150 square meters, and I honestly only spend about 15 to 30 minutes each day. If you've planned well, you don't really need a lot of time to maintain a beautiful, thriving garden.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start a garden but feels like they don't know how?
I never planted anything in my life before I started in 2021 too, so I can totally relate to those who say they don't have a green thumb. I don't have a green thumb like you. But start from somewhere. Start with something. Keep on adding and learning, observing and trying. You'll soon find out it's not hard at all.
Wow, Sister Ive is on a whole different level. And since while all of our plant-loving guests share the same passion for gardening, it's their unique journeys and personal creativity that truly make each garden special. And what really stood out to me was when Sister Ive talked about paralysis by analysis, which just means sometimes we spend so much time researching and planning that we end up not starting at all. And her advice to stop overthinking and just start with one repurposed container is exactly the nudge that we all needed. It's a relief to know that even the most beautiful garden starts with just one simple observant step.
I do agree with you, Sister Audrey. You know what resonated me with were sense of Sisters Ives kids learning to appreciate where their food comes from. There is something so special about passing down gardening as a life skill. Seeing her spend just 10 minutes a day irrigating the soil or harvesting greens shows that a thriving garden is about being present and consistent.
I totally agree with you, Sister Kim. And from a practical standpoint, Sister I's strategy is brilliant. Starting with leafy greens like spinach to build confidence is very smart, as in investing in good soil while recycling everything else. She proved that urban gardening isn't expensive. It's a sustainable way to enhance your diet and your home without needing massive budget or hours of free time.
Very well said, Sister Juvie. It truly comes down to being good stewards of the life and strength God has given us. So by nurturing a garden and choosing fresh, wholesome food, we aren't just improving our diet, we are honoring our bodies. Staying healthy and vibrant ensures we have the energy and longevity to serve God with our whole hearts.
It's a beautiful reminder that when we faithfully tend to what He provides, He gives us the strength to continue His work. And now, after we have heard lots of insights today, here's another question of the day. Dear viewers, please listen carefully. If you could grow one thing today, what would it be? It could be a vegetable, flower, or a herb. Please share your answers on the YouTube live chat. And what do we have next, Sister Kim?
Yes, from the quiet growth of the garden, we're moving straight to a segment full of life. So let's jump right in and hear what our young members or CWS have to say through this video. Enjoy!
Hi everyone, welcome to CWS Speaks! Do you like going to the garden? What is your favorite job to do in the garden?
Yes, I like going to the garden a lot. I like feeding the turtles and planting seeds. I also like catching frogs so that I can make them as my pet.
I like watering the plants and cultivating the soil around the plants.
What kind of tiny neighbors have you seen visiting your plants?
When I'm washing my hands, I can see some worms inside the soil.
I have seen grasshoppers, beetles, and ants.
What is the most delicious thing you've ever eaten that you grew yourself? Does it taste different from the ones from a store?
Yes, it does. The fruits are the mulberries and the grapes.
Wow, that sounds really good. The most delicious thing that I've eaten from my garden is the kangkong that I've grown.
Does it taste different?
Yes, it tastes different and it tastes more fresh and crunchy than the normal supermarket ones.
What is the most amazing thing you've noticed while watching a plant grow?
I can see it sprouting, then growing into vegetables or fruits.
The most amazing thing that I've seen in the garden is how tiny seeds grow into something big.
Do you have a favorite spot in the garden to sit and relax? What makes that spot feel so special to you?
I like relaxing inside the garden because there's a lot of plants inside.
It feels special to me because I feel that I'm closer to nature.
Wow, cuteness overload. That was so adorable. And now let's continue the fun. Welcome back to our cheerful game. Earlier we had part 1 of the quiz, and now we're moving on to part 2. This time the challenge gets a little more exciting and a bit more complex. So, dear brethren, are you ready to test your knowledge once again? Let's go. Kuya Tech,
Yes, one last photo at least. At least one last photo. Let's see. What is this?
What exactly am I looking at?
Is it pechay?
Pechay.
Yes, that's lettuce. My favorite.
Lettuce. Oh, is it lettuce? Let's see. It is lettuce. Oh, Sister Kim truly knows her plants.
Yes. Last one. Last one.
Oh yeah, that's another favorite.
Do you call this again?
I
only
don't
know. In Tagalog. In English?
I just forgot the name, but kinakain ko yan. Kapatid daw ng okra, sabi ni Kuya Tek.
And we call it, let's reveal the name of this plant. Oh, I'm right. It's saluyot.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Po. And with that, we hope you feel inspired to start your own little green corner after our topic today. And of course, Whether it's a single spot of spinach or a row of herbs, remember, it's not about a green thumb, it's about the joy of growing together. And we invite you to join us again next Saturday, where we'll keep bringing you more uplifting stories and inspiring discussions. Quick greeting lang po to my family, and a special greeting po to Kam, myself from Thailand. It's her 50th birthday on March 13. Happy birthday po. Go, Sister Julie.
Okay, from all of us here at the home of the Cheerful Hearts, happy weekend! Next time here on INCRadio Southeast Asia.
With me and follow all his words, his love and grace receive in your heart. Follow God and his son, and you'll see.
Following the tremendous success of INCRadio Awards Luzon region last February, our next stop is U.S., Canada, and Latin America.